Alright, so today I'm trying to take a video of a quesadilla. Okay, so I just need tortilla. These are 10-inch tortilla. So probably my pan is a little smaller, but that's fine. So this, and then I have mozzarella shredded cheese, and I'm gonna input these already in the fridge. Well, people call them leftover, but I just call them, I put them in the fridge. This is cauliflower, and this is chicken, uh, ground chicken. All right, so, and I'm gonna put corn oil on this. Okay. So this one is, I'm not turning the heat on quite as yet, okay? And I'm gonna just have this spread over all over the surface so that it gets evenly covered. Now this was in the freezer, so this quesadilla, I'm gonna just put it here and then press it down a little bit while it's cold, right? Now why I'm doing this is because so that I can put these in on it, and then I'll pause now. Okay. So because there's no heat on, so I have it right on over it so that I can put the shredded cheese here. Okay. I'll put a little bit lightly because I'm gonna put more after because I have to put these stuff in here. All right, so just like this, and well, it's all up to the person. I like a lot of cheese, so I'm putting it a little bit generously. Okay, now, so this is the cauliflower. I'm gonna just take this and put it here and spread it like gently around. Well, it doesn't matter, there's no specific science to it, but just so that it evenly goes to all sides. Now also this ground chicken, all right, so okay, now the cauliflower, so I'll put a little more. Now honestly it's a little bit too much, but that's fine, it'll be kind of thick. Now if you noticed, I'm not putting a lot on the sides, okay? And I think this should be enough. Now I'll put a little bit more on top of this so that both sides have shredded cheese. All right. Okay. I'll just take these from the sides in because otherwise, no. This away. This will like this, okay? I'm gonna put these away in the meantime. Now I'll take a second quesadilla and I'll just put it on top of it like this, and then I'm gonna put it so that it contains in the middle. So in the middle it's quite thick, however that's fine. Right, now I'm gonna just swirl it a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit more of corn oil on top of it. Yeah, put a little bit more, so I'll spread it with the spoon so that when I flip it, that it won't be a little dry. Maybe a little, put a little bit more. So now we're gonna turn the heat on. I'll put 4, actually 4.5. No, 4 is fine. So I put everything when it was not on the stove, and now I'm gonna put these back in the fridge. Usually I don't put the timer because it's like you have to be on it to see when the bottom is kind of stuck. Secondly, if the cheese melted and it kind of sticks the upper quesadilla. Okay, so let's try it for 9 minutes. It's just like there's no exact time, so that's the person who's kind of making the quesadilla have to be on it to make their own judgment. Also, I use this spatula is the broadest I have, but if someone has even broadest, that is when it's kind of done on the one side, then to flip it also is a little tricky, not that difficult though. So the cheese is main ingredient, shredded. Now one can put whatever they like, right? I sometimes do it just with cheese, or today I put the cauliflower already cooked and ground chicken meat, and then also one can put like mushrooms and anything they like. So there's like no kind of limitation, whichever can spread on the tortilla. Normally I just usually make cheese quesadilla just with the mozzarella cheese, and that's it. But today I'm putting 2 more ingredients in it. See, it means it's not sticking. That's why I put the oil in the bottom, and the whole idea is that the bottom is kind of crisp enough and inside cheese will be melted enough to stick the second tortilla on the top, remain there so I can flip it easily. I had put a little bit 4.5 instead of 4. Now this one is sliding pretty nice. It means you're gonna be getting crisp. Now I'm gonna check. So see, cheese is still not melted enough yet. So I have to wait till it totally is sticking on the both sides. Now just about less than 7 minutes. I see that it's kind of sticking. So just to see it, see the cheese is melting. Not totally enough, but I think I can flip it. For which I have to put the phone down so I can. Now to do that, it's quite simple. You do it under that, and then I'm gonna flip it carefully. See, it is flipped now, so this side is pretty nice. So I guess we're gonna do it for like maybe 5 more minutes. So while it's almost done, I'm gonna use this plate. See, it'll be the same size to put the quesadilla in here. So I had checked it from below, so see it's done. So I'll just put it in here. Okay. I could have put a little bit more, but I think it's done because only thing is cheese needs to get melted. Now I'm gonna use the big knife and cut it. Like see, it can get very nicely. You have to have a sharp big knife, and so that I'm cutting it into 4 pieces, right here. Almost done. It's a little tricky to do it with one hand while my hand is holding the cone. Yes. All right. Okay, now do this and cut it okay, even. All right, so here it is. So see these 4 nice quesadilla pieces are here. Now here I'll put, actually sour cream is pretty good, but I'll just put probably yogurt, plain yogurt. So I put the plain yogurt and now delicious, yummy quesadilla with cauliflower, already cut by the way, cauliflower and chicken. There you go.